here it is again. New day is dawning, and Mikey got his permission at this house built in 1880. A lot of dirt work up front, so I moved on back to the back here. A lot of trash back here, but I did get a 1244 signal, and I found a memorial penny so far, but this is my first keeper coin, and it is a wheat cent. Not sure if you guys can see the date on that or not. I can't tell. It's probably a 40s model if I was guessing. But anyway, we also got permission to hunt his mom's place, which was a really, really old house at one time. They tore out the foundation, so we'll head there next. Well, I know you guys will get a kick out of this. Mike and I are hunting a 1950s permission. 1950s. But we have a little inside information. There used to be a house right here, and it was built at the turn of the century. Found junk so far, but I got up against the old foundation, which is here, the old sidewalk going up to the house, and I had kind of a strange signal. It could just be a wheat penny. I popped it out. You see it sitting right there. It was pretty deep right beside the sidewalk. It's a green one, and it is going to be a wheat penny. Doggone it. I was hoping. No, it's a memorial. Wow, I struck out all around there. It's probably a zinc too, just to rub a little bit of salt in the wound. You guys see? Why am I even showing you? Let's go on. Well, we moved ourselves on to another permission. Mikey just filmed a segment there. Had a 1243 signal. I'd already pulled out a bent nail, hit the target again, and it hit really good. And it's a thimble. It's got some good color to it. I think it's probably aluminum, but I have not cleaned it up yet. Could be sterling. Well, I don't know. This house was built in 1900, and I think it's going to be sterling. Yeah, there's a maker's mark right there on it. You see it? Not sure what it says. It might say sterling on it, so that is, it does. It says sterling. That is fantastic right there, guys. I am tickled to death with that. We were talking about thimbles on our way up, so awesome, awesome, awesome. I'll put some squirty on it and show you real quick. Alright guys, I went ahead and set up the monopod, and I'm going to put a little squirty squirt. Thought I'd clean it up with you so you can see it as I see it, but it's a beautiful sterling thimble.
How deep was that?
It was, oh, it said 6, but I don't think it was quite 6.
Yeah, come in pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's in good shape too.
Is it?
Yeah. Where'd you get your brush at?
Oh, I'll tell you, these are cool, man. Have I not got you one of these yet? Oh man, these are cool. I got it on Amazon. They come in a 2-pack. Here, I got the other one too. Let me show you real quick. They come in a 2-pack.
It doesn't look like they won't scratch your stuff very bad, will they?
No, this one's actually, the little one's a little bit softer than the bigger one. I bought 3 sets of them, Mike.
Wow.
Just because I keep one in my truck, I keep one in my bag, and then I got one at home too.
Well, they're stiffer than a toothbrush, looks like.
Oh yeah, yeah, especially for relics and things. Oh, look at that, guys. For relics and things like that, they're just ideal.
Boy,
so,
looks like it did a good job cleaning it.
I'll tell you what. Hey, I'll put a link in Amazon. These things are, it's like $6, maybe $5 for the set, which they come 2 each one. They've got blue and red. I have a little bit. I have blues and red, so that way I know which one goes where. But anyway, check that out, guys. That is cool. Sterling thimble.
That's pretty neat.
Always love finding those. Woohoo!
Good job, man.
Well, my very next target, only a couple steps away, had me thinking possible Indian, but it's not. It's a key. More to add to the key collection. Okay, guys, I had a really solid 1238 signal. Just popped it out. Don't know what it is, but it looks like it holds a little bit of promise. I don't know if you can see it down in the hole there, or if I can get it to zoom in correctly. If it will focus right there, you can see that's got a little good look to it. So I'll back it out here and we'll pick it up, and I'll put some squirty squirt on it. Oh, it is. It's going to be a good one too. Let me get my smaller brush. Oh, that's going to be gorgeous. Seeing that? That is going to be a gorgeous one. Here's the great thing about these little tools. You can get in there like that, clean out the inside of a ring really easily. So, then you do it with your finger. I can't tell on this. It's got an odd color, but I think it is just a silver ring. Not sure if you guys can see any markings in there or not. I can't, but I am tickled as all get out with that, no doubt. That is real. Woohoo!
Jeffy's filming with his 4K.
And Mikey's filming with his 1080p.
Yeah.
Check out what that old dog just popped out.
See it?
I already know what it is just by looking at it.
I bet I put a scratch on it.
I see it right there.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to pull it out a little bit and spray it?
Yeah.
Oh, you put more than one on it.
Uh-oh.
Wow. You should work in a tattoo parlor, because that was some artistic work there, buddy.
It's got a big eagle on the back.
Nice. Let's flip it this way.
Probably got a scratch over there too.
You really ought to learn how to dig in all the years you've been doing it.
Yeah. Alright guys, check it out.
Let me get a date and I'll hand her to you. 45. That is awesome, Mikey.
Cool beans.
That is awesome. Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Well, I was working a 1232 signal on this one. Looks like I popped myself out a compact. Looks like I dinged it a little too. I think it'll clean up. Nothing in it. It's an empty, but that's cool. Wasn't very deep either, so we like that. Alright guys, I had a 1241, and we actually have to leave the property, which we're done anyway. This is my last pass, and check that out, guys. Got a little silver right there. It's a Merc.
Good job.
Looks like a pretty worn one too. So that's good. We got 4 pieces of silver out of this yard. This town has been good to us. Looks like a 40 something. Can't see it. Maybe you guys can. Huh, not sure. No, it's a 24. Sweet. That is a dandy. So we're going to pack up and go get on another. Well, I'm going to apologize right away because we are hunting a house that is right on the main highway here. It's a 1910 built house, so chance of an Indian, and I had a 1237 signal, which sometimes is an Indian, and it was pretty deep. And I haven't looked at it yet, and I don't know what it is. I still don't know what it is. You guys seeing anything at all? You guys probably can see it already, and I can't. We get a little moisture to it. Put a rub to the back of my gloves real quick. Probably a zinc penny I'm wasting all this time on. Wow. Oh, I can see it's an Indian. I can see it. You guys see that? It is an Indian. I can't tell the date on it. I'm going to have to pick this one. It's stubborn. Stuff's not wanting to come off. But anyway, day is complete now with an Indian head penny in the box. Woohoo! Well, I've moved around to the backyard. Hardly any signals except shallow clad on the way back here. Had a good high tone. And I think I have a dog tag. I'm not sure. I just popped it up. It fell back in. It looked like a dog shape. And it is. It's red. It's not going to be very old. Let me move my pen pointer and shut it off real quick. Not going to be a very old one. I don't reckon. If I can clean her up good enough. See if we can get a date. Probably going to be right up here. Well, dog license. Friendly, it looks like. Let me clean it up a little bit and I'll show you. Okay, you can see right there it's an 07, so it's a nice dog tag. Happy with that. Also, let you know that Indian was a 1906. I put some squirty squirt on it and let it sit for a little bit, and it wiped right off. Beautiful, beautiful coin. So we'll press on. Well, they weren't home across the way, so we knocked across the road at an 1880s built house, and I found some clad up in the yard, but I came down to work along this brick sidewalk. Had a pretty decent signal. Thought possibly it was going to be an Indian, but I might be pleasantly surprised. Check this out. That just popped up about 4 inches. I don't know what it is, but it's got some really nice color to it. Might not be, but I don't know. Well, the first part of this video that you watched, guys, was one day. We did okay, pretty good hunt. Just didn't quite find the stuff we really wanted to find. So I went ahead and added some footage from another day. Now this other day had some incredible finds that neither one of us really knew were incredible. Something I thought was plated turns out not to be. In fact, I'll show it to you here in just a second. And I also found a really cool token that I just thought was a slug. It was waffled, bent over, or tacoed, I should say. Bent over a little bit, and I didn't video it. So there was a couple items that we just didn't video. The one that I thought was plated, and I normally would have shown that, but it just wasn't conducive, the situation for videoing. Plus everything was so muddy that day. It rained and rained and rained on us, which was quite a blessing because it made the signals better. But anyway, you guys probably realize I'm in my Relic room here at my house. I never video from here, but I've set up kind of a new situation here for myself, and going to spend a lot more time at home since editing takes so long. But anyway, I'll give you a quick little tour. Let me grab the camera. Then we will go over and we will look at some other items. Hopefully the lighting is going to be good enough in here. It's not the best, but this is kind of my, this is what the Tootsie Toys that I have out now. I've kind of moved things over from the big one. But here's some Tootsie Toys that I have on display now. And this lower level here is just some more. Haven't refinished any of these. I was going to get with Mike. I wanted to attempt some myself, but just have not done it. And it looks like my children are displaying their paper airplanes that they build. That's quite cool, actually. Pretty good one. They're quite talented at things like that. There is, y'all don't know, that's an Arwu. I picked that up in Beijing. I love to pick up instruments when I am in foreign countries. It's kind of a fun thing to do. Here are my rings. You guys have seen that before when I showed some of my display. Oops, it's kind of hung up, but wine glass full of marbles that I have picked up. Some pocket watches, more pocket watches over here. These are wheat cents. And then down here I've kind of put together a lock collection. I love the hose attachments, a lot of different ones. Skeleton keys and knives. And I have a ton more stuff to add over here, but this has buttons. Those are like mostly Civil War buttons, Civil War bullets. We have some DIV displays down here. Just some odds and ends of different things. There was my first ever Crotal bell. I'm up to 4 now, I believe. These are all tokens. Compacts down below. Just little stuff that I like to collect. Oh, and this instrument up here I got in Beijing as well. This is a Guqin. You've heard that probably, Chinese music, but that was one that I really wanted to get. Let's take a look now at some of the stuff that was found that didn't make it on video. This right here is a Missouri sales tax token. But guess what? It's plastic. Yeah, I know. You can't pick up plastic with the metal detector. What was in it was something that I thought was plated. Turns out, not plated. Turns out, 14 karat gold pocket watch. but it's a miniature. It would have been worn as a pendant. The front side, with the solution that I used, took off the little white piece, but that is a really cool find. I was excited about that. Just wish I would have got it on video. And the token that I told you about is a pretty neat token as well. Let me see if I can light it up real quick. And you can see it a little bit better. But it's a merchandise token, 50 cents, which probably is not so old, being that it's 50 cents. And then another thing I found was a, let's see, it goes this way. This would be a Modern Health Crusader pin. You can see that already. On the bottom it says 1919, so fairly old. Happy with it. I'll show you a group picture now. Actually, I'll wait till the end. I'll show you a group picture from this hunt, and you'll also see the group picture from the first hunt. So appreciate you joining us. Enjoy. Well, hey guys, Mike and I are out hitting it again. We've already hunted one property, but it was pouring down while we hunted it, so I didn't video. But I did want to show you. I got a key from there. I also got another token, but it's in the truck. We're hunting a new permission, 1895 built. This was a 1232 signal. I'm not sure what it is. It just popped up. Probably another token of some sort, I would guess. But I am not sure. Let me rub it on my pants real quick. Sorry, hun. It's thin. I tell you what, let me get a little moisture on it with my squirty squirt and my brush, and I will come right back to you. Well, as I kind of suspected, it turned out to be a token, but it's a Missouri sales tax token, and that's not what we're after here. It's in pretty rough shape, but we'll clean it up when we get home. Anyway, it's a nice find, nice relic. We'll keep going. I think Mikey's working the other side of that tree on the sidewalk strip. I hit my side over here a little bit, but then came back over. I wanted to get by this big tree, and I had a 1242, 1243 signal. Just popped it up, and I don't know what it is. It's probably junk, if I was guessing, but looks like it is going to be a junk earring. Doggone it. Had potential there for a second, but definitely not cleaning up. Just something plated. It's awful heavy though. I guess it's an earring, that's what I'm guessing. So anyway, see if we can get some more. Well, old Mikey and I have moved on to another permission. This house was built in 1900, and not many targets out in the yard. I circled around and followed the sidewalk up. I dug a wheat penny right over there. I'm up to 5 so far for the day, smoking Mikey. Had an Indian signal. This could be zinc. I popped it out from here. I'm not sure. I can't tell. Anybody? Oh, is it a zinc? Is it a, oh, no. It is an Indian. You see a date on it? It looks almost like an 18 something. I can't tell. So bright out here. Went from getting poured on to this, so yeah, I'll look at it and I'll let you know on the next find. Well, the old choo-choo train is rolling through way down the way there. I don't know if you can see it or not. I had a 1235, 1237 signal, which is a good Indian number. That sucker was 7, 8 inches deep. I just popped it out. This broke off of it. Haven't looked at it yet. I'm hoping it's an Indian. I can't tell what it is. Oh yeah, I see the Indian now. You guys see him? Perfect. That's out here in this sidewalk strip. See if I can get it in the sun so you can see it a little bit better, if it will focus on it. Hopefully you can see a date. I can't. Not through the viewfinder anyway. Let me put a slight rubbing on my jeans there, and that didn't do much for it. Boy, this mud is so sticky here. That probably cleaned it up pretty good there. I think it's a 94. You guys see it? 1894, I believe is what it is. If it's any different, you know, I'll let you know once I get some eyes on it. I'm probably way off. It's usually the way it is. But anyway, that's a great find. I love it when they come out like they're supposed to. Woohoo!